Alpha here, and welcome back everyone to a brand new video here on the channel today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going over everything that got revealed today about Modern Warfare 3. If you guys missed it, they did a live event today. We just got done streaming it. Go check it out on our channels, guys. It was a really awesome event. Really cool rewards that you guys can get. It's going to be up for a total of 3 days, so don't worry, you guys will have plenty of time to load in for yourselves, grab all the rewards and a brand new weapon before it actually goes away. But yeah, guys, like I said in the beginning, a lot of stuff got revealed today about zombies, multiplayer, and campaign. I genuinely think this is the biggest reveal we've ever gotten. Usually when the first reveal happens, we get very little information. We'll get a trailer for the campaign, and that's it. Dude, so much got revealed about the game today. In my opinion, I feel like it's because mainly pretty much everything about this game has been leaked in the last few days and the last week. So I feel like they were put in a position where they had to just kind of come out and confirm everything that's been leaked. And so far, everything that's been rumored and leaked in the last few weeks has been confirmed today. So we're going to be going over all that information. This video is going to be a little bit longer than normal because, like I said, there is a lot to go through. And there's a lot of really good information here. And at the very end, we'll kind of talk about our opinions on the direction of the zombies mode and kind of stuff like that, give our opinions. But yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy today's video. If you guys do, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and ding that bell so you guys don't miss out on any future videos. And let's hop into it. Alright guys, so starting off here with the bang, this is from like the pre-order page or whatever. When you go to look at the game, it always has, you know, the different modes and stuff. So this is our very first image of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. As you guys can see, there is a mimic of front and center.
The shittest boss ever from Corcoran.
Dude, I hate this boss so much.
Bro,
I will
like,
say,
out of
it
all
looks
bosses.
epic.
Oh yeah, it looks cool. You got
Yeah.
it's like beefed up the skulls in the back and shit. Definitely looks more like.
The,
It looks like the more legs are
redesign
more
is
fat
amazing.
too. Like the legs are like more.
Yeah, and you
Look
see
down
how
as
they're
well.
like where his thighs are, how it's
Yeah.
like he's all cut up. It
Mhm.
literally looks like something out of Stranger Things, dude.
Oh
It
yeah.
looks crazy. So I love the remodel. You can see what the zombies look like. They do have yellow eyes. Very, I guess normal looking. They're not
Yeah. I
like
don't.
soldiers or
Yeah.
anything. They're just kind of like normal,
People.
normal people. You can see Burger Town is there in the background. Now this is on Verdansk. Now, we have talked a lot about Verdansk, or a lot has been leaked about Verdansk coming back to Modern Warfare 3, and we saw that again in the reveal trailer today. They showed more gameplay of Verdansk. They have not came out and officially said that Verdansk is going to be the new Warzone map because it's supposed to be Almas, I believe it's called.
Mhm.
That's what it's supposed to be. But we'll get into it a little bit later, but one of the leaks says that Zombies takes place on the Warzone map. Well, if you look right here, Zombies from this picture is clearly taking place in Verdansk. So did they just like accidentally leak that Verdansk is coming to Warzone? I don't know, because as we all know, the Warzone that's out right now has multiple battle royale maps and multiple
Mhm.
resurgence maps. So maybe at some point it's coming. Maybe it is going to be there at launch, and they were just withholding that information. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That is something that we are not sure about. But we know Verdansk is in the game, at least in the campaign and in zombies. So maybe we have to wait for it to come to Warzone or something. I don't know. But that is quite interesting. You can see here the multiplayer. It just shows the guy with a shield. Interesting enough, it shows a guy what looks to be leaning around the shield. We'll get a little bit deeper into that a little bit later, but we do know there is a new type of firing mode in this multiplayer, so maybe that's what it's previewing. We'll have to see. And then for the campaign, it just shows one of the new underwater missions, which I'm really excited for because we've seen water missions before, like in Black Ops 1 and Call of Duty Ghost, but they were never like fully fledged water missions. The only one that was kind of like that was Call of Duty Ghost. And obviously with Modern Warfare 2 dealing a lot with water and they have brand new water mechanics, I think it's about time we get like fully
Fucking
fledged,
water missions.
yeah,
That
campaign
prison
water
mission looks
missions.
amazing.
Yeah, that one looks really dope.
That's gonna be
I
fun.
really hope it's not like at the end of the game. I
Right?
really
We're
hope
about to go
it's
through the whole
earlier
game just to
on.
end the game and fucking get that mission.
Yeah, because I remember with Modern Warfare 2 when they did the reveal trailer, a lot of those campaign missions were unfortunately like towards the end of the game,
Mhm.
so you didn't get to them until later on. So hopefully we see some of those earlier on. But from the trailer, it looks like there's 2 or 3 water missions. So at least there's not just one, there's going to be a few. And as I'm sure you guys have heard before, all 16 original Modern Warfare 2 maps are coming to Modern Warfare 3. And a lot of people have had mixed emotions about this. My personal opinion is Call of Duty has not been able to produce a good, like, from scratch map in a really long time.
Facts.
So why keep trying and make another trash map that no one's gonna like? And at the end of the day, just keep playing Shipment or Nuketown. So I think it's kind of cool that they're bringing in old maps that are actually good. A lot of people are claiming it's just nostalgia, but with the revival of the old Call of Duties recently, people are going back and playing those maps, and they're still good. It's not just nostalgia; they are good maps at the end of the day. So I think it's pretty cool. And you can see here the Sledgehammer Games officially confirms that one of the main reasons they're doing this is to actually celebrate 20 years of Call of Duty. So it's not just because they're out of ideas, it is also to celebrate Call of Duty. But either way, I think it's really cool that we're getting all 16. They're not just adding 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's funny. They say they couldn't pick
And
and choose, so they just decided to add
yeah,
all 16.
yeah, I think that's really cool. And of course, we know they're going to be adding more maps throughout the seasons and more new content. So I don't know. I really feel like this is a win. Either way, we get new content and we get some of our most liked maps ever, most nostalgia, best maps ever. So I don't know. I feel like people are overreacting when it comes to the fact that they're adding all those maps. I think it's great. And then we can see here, guys, a more HD version of that Mimic once again,
You can see the
looking
background more.
very scary. Very scary, dude.
Yeah, look
He
at those
looks
thighs, huh?
absolutely
Those rips on the
terrifying.
thighs. He got
Looks
some meat on
absolutely
his
terrifying.
bones.
Yeah, but here's a little bit more information for the mode. We've talked about this before. As soon as DMZ came out, Fob and I were
Oh
immediately
yeah.
like, "Yo, imagine Outbreak on this! Like that would be so cool." And that's the direction they're going. So it is PvP or sorry PvE only. So
Only
there's not going to be
player versus
player
player.
versus player,
Which then,
but
hopefully, there's a
there
mode like that
will
though.
yeah that'd be
A
kind of
separate
cool.
mode.
But there will be other players. It
Hmm.
says played on the new Warzone map, 4-player squads up to 24. So, just like Cold War's Outbreak, you can go in with 3 other friends, but there will also be up to a total of 24 players in a match, which is
Crazy and
really
must.
unique. And at the current moment in time, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I hate it. I'm not gonna say I love it. It's way too early to tell. This is something you have to play to be able to decide. It could be really cool, or it could be really bad. Because if you're trying to do an objective, if you're trying to do like an Easter egg or some kind of secret thing, whatever it may be, and you got these random ass players, interrupting that or messing it up somehow, it could get really frustrating really
Oh
quickly.
yeah.
So I'm hoping either it's not as bad as we're thinking, or maybe there is a like custom game option because we've always seen that with zombie modes. There's always been a public matchmaking and then private matches. So hopefully there's an option there for just private matches or public matches, or like I said, maybe it's just not going to be that big of a deal to where random people can just like mess up what you're doing. This says buy stations, ammo depots, wall buys, mystery boxes, and pack-a-punches will all be inside of this game, which is great. I mean, I think it's going to be really cool. Well, again, it's something you're going to have to wait to actually play to be able to see how it works.
Hmm.
But having buy stations and shit in zombies is going to be really interesting. There's so many ways they could take this. But again, DMZ is really fun, so I believe in them. I think they can make this a really great zombies mode, but we'll just have to wait and see because they
Uh,
could very easily mess this up.
with the pack-a-punch, bro, like give it an old look back, bro. I hate it. I don't know. I didn't feel the
Like
Cold War
the Cold
pack-a-punch.
War.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
and also like
agree.
change, also like oh, you put it like like the normal pack punches, not Cold War. Oh, you put it in there, and then like well, there's 3 pack punches, and that's it, and just put it back with a
Yeah,
little system. You can pack punch it, however many times you want to get different elements and stuff. Bring that
yeah,
back, but I wasn't. I mean, Cold War wasn't bad, but like I wasn't feeling it.
yeah. Um, I don't know. See, I think I do like the old Pack-a-Punch look. But I will say I did not mind the triple pack. It was way better than what they tried to do in BO4. That
Hmm.
was trash.
Oh yeah.
Um, I don't mind the multiple pack punch. I believe there shouldn't be three. I think there should only be two.
Hmm.
Your first pack a punch, you get a little bit of an ammo increase, you get a little bit of a damage increase. So let's say that's 5k, and then maybe for 10k or 15k, you get like the ultimate version of that weapon. Like it's a
Oh
massive
yeah.
damage increase, big ammo, backup, so you can have a bunch of ammo. I really hope they do something like that, cause, dude, and we saw this in Cold War. Everyone complained when they nerfed weapons. People just want OP shit to
Yeah.
use. It's so much more fun.
It's not like
That
we're
is
going.
what
It's not like we're
made,
going up against players. It's zombies. You know. I want to be. I
yeah,
want to
that's what
feel
made Cold War
powerful.
so good. Cause Cold War is like the only zombies game where I've actually just enjoyed playing the fuck out of the game
Hmm.
and killing hordes of zombies. It's not satisfying in any of the old games. It's not satisfying in BO3. It's not. People play BO3 for the story, the mechanics. They
True.
don't play it to kill hordes of zombies and have fun at the end of the day. Like classic zombie games have all been for story purposes. Cold War was the first fun zombies game just to fuck shit up. Like it truly was. So I really hope they don't nerf down all these fucking weapons and make them
Hmm.
trash against zombies. I want some OP weapons to go ham with. And this also confirms though we are getting the exfil option back that says
Raptor
exfil with
one.
rewards. So we'll have to see if it's a end of game exfil or like a mid game exfil. Probably both
Hmm.
if I had to guess. And this does say cinematic story part of Treyarch Zombies storyline. So we know this is going to continue the Dark Ether storyline, hence why the Mimic is here. Um, but again, they say cinematic story. So there's obviously going to be cutscenes. This is obviously a continuation of the story. So if there's not a quote unquote main Easter egg, how are they going to do that? So they have said they're secrets. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Again, like Fab's been saying, I do not think there's going to be like a main Easter
Yeah.
egg quest.
Probably like
They
a sad
might do
stuff.
something.
Like
Yeah,
how
they
it was
might
in
do
like
something like
Outbreak.
they did. Yeah, in Cold War, see, it took them a few seasons before they actually added Easter eggs. So that's something that we could see. Or they may just never do it. We'll have to wait and see.
I know I saw earlier. I don't know if Charlie and Tony posted of like the actual like story of like what we're gonna be doing, and MW3 Zombies. So I don't know what to see if Charlie Intel posted it or the other guy, but I know I saw someone post it on Twitter. Maybe if these guys don't have what to look at it, but like the exact story of what we're gonna be doing in the map.
Yeah, like the actual objectives and shit.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it's like objectives,
Yeah.
like this, yeah, you know
Oh
what I'm
well,
saying.
I saw a tweet where it showed like some of the different missions and
Oh yeah,
objectives you could
I
do.
didn't see that. I saw basically like the story of like who we're going up against, what we're trying to stop,
Oh,
and what
okay.
we're trying
I
to
don't think
do.
I saw that. I know the other guy tweeted about the perk system and some
Oh yeah,
other
I saw
stuff
that.
like that. So yeah, we'll go over all that stuff. So let's go over some of the MP stuff. We've been talking a lot about zombies here. So this is just kind of confirming these standard modes: team deathmatch, domination, kill confirmed, hardpoint, etc. is coming back. It doesn't mention hardcore. We know that was not in the game in the beginning for Modern Warfare 2. I swear to God, if they hold that back for another season again for this game, dude, that's gonna be annoying. But Ground War, War Mode is returning, and then Cutthroat, which is a
3v3v3.
3v3v3. That's going to be interesting. I believe we've seen that in Vanguard. I could be wrong about that. It could have been in some other games as well. I'm not sure. But if they're having a 3v3v3 gunfight, probably coming back. I really hope so. I love gunfights.
Oh
One of my
yeah.
favorite things about the Modern Warfare game. So a little bit more campaign information here. This talks about linear missions. I'm not really sure exactly what that entails. This says also a new way to play open combat missions. So for anyone who's played the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, you kind of know what we're talking about here. There was like the All Gillied Up mission where you actually had the choice to pick different ways to infiltrate buildings, and you could either go silent or go loud. So they say like over half of the missions in the Modern Warfare 3 campaign are going to be that way, which I think is dope. So we
Oh
got a
yeah.
little taste of it in Modern Warfare 2. I'm really glad they're doing more of it in Modern Warfare 3 because just having that choice really puts you in the like perspective of that. character, and it feels more realistic, like you're actually there. You get to decide how to play it, and it also adds a lot of replayability too, because you could do it a bunch of different ways. Okay, so as you can see here, they're just confirming once again that basically this will take place in Verdansk along with other places around the world. We saw one take place in London, and stuff like that. And then it says half the missions are open world combat missions, which again we just talked about. And then they show some different pictures and stuff from the campaign reveal trailer. And again, this says takes place right after Modern Warfare 2, so that's kind of giving us a little bit of a timeline here. This is taking place basically directly after the last mission in Modern Warfare 2, I am supposing. In the reveal trailer, it showed, if you guys played the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, you guys know what I'm talking about. At the very
Hmm.
end, it showed the guy
No
on the
Russian.
plane. Yeah, no Russian mission. It shows that here in the trailer. So I think we're gonna pick up, if I had to guess,
Right.
right there. That might be. Dude, imagine the first mission is a no Russian mission.
Nah.
That would be, bro. What a fucking way to kick off a campaign, huh?
Yeah, it's like you
Just
hear that
fucking
music, like elevator, ding, you know, the button, and you see his character
fucking
getting up.
9/11 this shit,
Nah.
bro. The first mission. All right, guys. So moving on to some of the big ones here. Okay, we've got MP movement. If you guys have played MW2, or hell, even if you haven't played it, you've probably heard people talk about this game has no movement. And finally, Sledgehammer Games is bringing back the movement in Modern Warfare 3. We're finally getting slide canceling,
Finally.
reload canceling, faster mantling while sprinting. Sorry guys, couldn't get that out. Fire immediately after sliding, which apparently can also shoot while sliding. So pretty much I guess will be a just constantly firing. ADS while sliding, obviously. Increased attack sprint durations, increased strafe speed and ADS movement, and attack sprint recharges while sprinting. So literally, they are just reversing every change that Infinity Ward made in Modern Warfare 2 to try to dumb down the movement. They're literally they said, fuck it, we're removing all of those penalties, add them back in.
Mhm.
So, I mean, that's amazing to
They hit that
see.
back button.
Yeah, facts. A lot of people has been saying that Sledgehammer Games is kind of taking a shot at Infinity Ward, because Infinity Ward is the only studio that has ever said they don't like the UAV system, the minimap pings or whatever. They don't like movement. Which I don't know, it's weird. I guess they're their own studio. If they don't like it, they don't like it, I suppose. But it just kind of sucks that us, the player community, is kind of forced to use it just because they don't like it. I feel like they should be making a game for the community, not just for themselves. Kind of the whole point of their studio, but whatever. Yeah, really exciting to see this stuff coming back. Obviously, like I said, the minimap, the OG minimap system is going to be coming back, which is obviously really nice. We'll have to see how the slide canceling works, if it's going to be the slide canceling that we all know and love, or if it's going to be a new system. I personally hope it's a new system. The slide canceling in Warzone 1 was a little OP. I think we can all agree on that, okay? It was nice, but it was a little OP. So I think if they nerf it just a little bit, kind of rework it, I think it will be perfect. I genuinely think it can be perfect. Maybe they just don't make it as OP, because it was hella OP in Warzone 1. Alright guys, so getting to the last two things here that Charlie Intel has tweeted today. This says, in the new Modern Warfare Zombies, while you'll be able to be in the game with other squads, Trek confirmed that there will also be parts of the mode that teleports your team to a separate area to battle zombies for more of a cinematic intel and rewards.
Okay.
So, I guess that's good. So if you are doing a boss battle, it will teleport you to a different area. I guess instead of it just being in the open, so you don't have to worry about other people kind of interfering. Um, which I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it could be kind of cool if, like, imagine you could get a whole lobby of people together to try to take
Hmm.
down a boss. Because they did say that there will be the biggest bosses ever in zombies history. So I'm expecting some like huge bosses here, whether they're like 100 feet tall or like really huge and wide and fucking ripped. I don't know, but
Big
I'm
ass
expecting there
mimicry.
to be some like crazy bosses. So I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to take them down with the whole lobby instead of just your squad. So I don't know. Again, all of this could change. Obviously, and then can get tweaked in any way, shape, or form. So it's not like 100% that's the way it's gonna be. But as far as of right now, this is what they've said. Teleport your team to a separate area to battle zombies And I will say this doesn't say bosses specifically. It just
Mm.
says to battle zombies for a more cinematic intel and rewards. So I don't know. They're kind of reframing from using the word boss. I don't know. This just says zombies, so I don't know. Maybe it's not just for bosses. We'll see. But their last tweet here talks about some more of the details here for multiplayer. This says, of course, all 16 maps are coming. 4 ground war maps. War mode is coming back. Map voting finally again. Why did they remove this from the game? Classic minimap, 150 health, which is great because we all know Modern Warfare 2's TTK is way too fast. We'll have to see how 150 health works out. In my opinion, I feel like 125 HP would probably be the sweet spot. In my mind, or 130 would probably be the sweet spot. Because I hate, like, Black Ops 4 was way too slow. I hate games where you have to use like a whole mag to kill one person. So hopefully 150 is like kind of in the sweet spot. Again, we'll have to just wait and see. Movement, slide canceling, reload cancel. We just went over all that stuff. The perk system. This is something I'm really upset with. Why are we getting a new gear option? Like, can we please, for the love of God, okay? They're really like, reverting everything that Infinity War did. They're finally giving us pretty much a classic COD experience from what it sounds like on paper, and then they gotta ruin it by giving us some dumbass new perk system. Like, can we not just have the default perk system? Why are we changing something that was never broken? I don't know. But there's a new gear perk system. Not much information has been revealed about this or leaked about this yet. Basically, from what we do know, I guess when you go to like your operator screen now, you'll be able to customize that operator or like in your perks menu. So instead of having dead silence, I guess there'll be a set of boots that make you less loud. Basically,
Huh?
is how it's gonna go. So there's gonna be like different equipment
Nah.
instead of actual perks. Which again, it's more realistic, I guess, but it's dumb. Like the perk system is not broken, man. Why are we trying to change it? But I will say they do clarify all perks will be active from the start of every match. So no more this dumbass wait till the end of halfway through the match before you get your final perk. You will start the match with all of your perks right off the bat, which is really awesome. All right, guys. So finally, we're over here on the MW2 Intel's page. Go check out his Twitter. He talks a lot about the zombies here. So this answers a lot of the questions that we have. This says, at the end of each Modern Warfare Zombies game, you will play through a linear mission. Again, using that linear term, I could be dumb. I don't really understand what that means. Like, what do they mean by linear mission? I don't know, I'm not sure. It says that once completed will progress your story via cutscenes. There are 3 acts, which are individual games that span an hour
Or
each.
each.
So yeah, basically each zombies game is going to last an hour now, which I guess they have to do some sort of timer, like DMZ, because
Oh
there is
yeah.
going to be 24 players in there. There's other squads, so I guess obviously it's going to be running on a server, so they can't just have like games open forever. But basically, it sounds like their way of not having a Easter egg and completing it to get, I guess, the cutscene. Basically, what it sounds like, at the end of the match, everyone, I assume it could be for your squad specifically, but it could be everyone in the game comes together for the final mission because we know there's going to be other objectives you can do throughout the game. So maybe at the end of the game, everyone comes together, completes the linear mission or the story mission, and that's how you actually progress and get the story cutscene, is what it sounds like. That's how you complete that map or that game that you're in, I suppose. So that's kind of what it sounds like. It says there are 3 acts.
Yeah, what
So
is this fucking Back for Blood, bro?
yeah, like, is it just gonna be like you play 3 games of zombies, and if you complete all 3, you're done with the game? Like, how does that work? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
I think like technically
Apparently,
yeah, but you'll probably be able to go back and just play on those maps.
well, yeah, but I'm talking about like the story wise.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I think so. Like
how's that gonna work? This says there are 3 levels of AI humans to fight via strongholds in Modern Warfare Zombies. So apparently, there are going to be other AI in Modern Warfare Zombies, which is interesting. We've never had AI in zombies before, obviously besides zombies. But humans. I mean, come on, we all know how we feel about AI. They
Just don't
are
make them fucking like Modern Warfare
dumb,
2, bro.
stupid. I'm already saying now, this is probably gonna be my #1 rage point in fucking zombies, dude. Because if they're the same thing they are in DMZ, bro, I'm literally going to blow my fucking brains out. If I am fighting a horde of zombies and I get ass blasted from the back for some fucking AI, bro, I'm going to lose my fucking shit.
Facts. And the
If I'm
motherfucker's been
killing a
following you
boss
since like
and he's
20
low
minutes.
HP and I get just fucking bombarded from fucking rockets and RPGs and just shots from my back from AI, dude, while I'm trying to kill this boss, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. But looking here, this talks about the jug. It says, while there are no time consumables in Modern Warfare Zombies, you can also craft permanent upgrades with schematics.
Basically like
He
Cold War.
uses the pictures, yeah, from Cold War. Again, I liked this system. I think what they did in Vanguard was bad. I did not like that every single game
Oh
you
yeah, that
basically
was terrible.
had to do that. I liked the Cold War system because it means there was an actual progression to zombies. You played. You actually there was a reason to go to higher rounds because you would get better and better crystals to upgrade to those higher tiers. It gave you a reason to keep playing and to go to higher rounds and to exfil to get the bonus and stuff like that. And you had to choose what you wanted to upgrade to make yourself better and fit your playstyle. So if they pretty much just copied and pasted the system from Cold War, I would be happy with that. It was pretty much perfect in my opinion. So I'm really excited to see what kind of tweaks they make to it. Hopefully they don't make it a trash system because it was pretty much already perfect. So hopefully they just alter it a little bit, maybe to fit it more towards like a more DMZ experience. So we'll have to see. They could go a route of instead of crystals like we have in DMZ, where right now where you complete missions or certain objectives to like unlock an upgrade or
Hmm.
something. So I don't know. Let's just say there's self revives in that game. Let's say you dead drop 5 self revives. You unlock I don't know an upgrade token or something, or that
Ah.
gives you jug tier 2 or something. I don't know. So if I had to guess, that's obviously in my mind just the route they would go. It makes the most sense, obviously. This says jug canisters, assuming all perks, can be put in your inventory and used at the beginning of matches. There is also gold canisters with a ray gun case, also exist, but with no explanation on what they do. So this really confuses me. From what it sounds like, you actually start the match with the
Yeah, that's
perks
what it
that
sounds
you
like. You
want.
like you say you're in the main menu. Got like a class setup where you throw on your perks
Yeah.
and like yo jug blah blah, blah and then you
Um.
just spawn with having it. Which I guess maybe I
Uh,
guess for like I guess for what they're trying to go for.
yeah.
Since like it's
Here's the
DMZ
thing,
open
though.
world, like oh like it's a big Warzone map. Where you're gonna put like or you're gonna have perks all the way around the map. You gotta go to the top of the map, get jug down here to get speed cola or something.
Yeah, I feel I understand that, and it would get a little annoying, but at the same time, like again, this could go really bad because I immediately already this screams to me perk limit. You're not going to
Yeah.
be able to have all the perks, and we don't know how many perks there are. We don't know which perks are coming, how many there are, blah blah blah, etc. etc. So let's just say there's 10 perks, okay? The 10 perks that we all know of, whatever. Whether coming from like BO4, Cold War, whatever. Like there's 10 perks.
Hmm.
If you could only choose 4, like you could like in Black Ops 4, where there's a large selection, but you could only choose 4, that's gonna suck.
Oh yeah.
That's really gonna suck. I'm really hoping Cold War was not the only game where we see a no perk limit. So I don't know. Again, hopefully, just like DMZ upgrades, it's something that you upgrade over time, where you can unlock
Another
extra
perk
perk
slot.
slots, so you
Oh, that'd be
can
cool.
have all the perks. Um, I, I, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It could be good if they do go that route. You start off each game. Let's just say you start off each match with only 1 perk, and then you have to unlock the other 9 slots. Let's just say, and then every perk that you unlock, you can then level up itself, get a better tier of that perk. You can also equip more perks as you go. So let's say day 1, you get quick revive only tier 1. That's the only perk you have access to, and then you level up. That would be a good system. Adds a lot of replayability. You got to complete different challenges to unlock that next slot tier, and then you got to unlock the perk maybe and
Hmm.
then tier it up. So that system is a good system, I feel like. We'll have to wait and see. This also talks about gold canisters that has a ray gun. Bro, imagine just spawning in with a fucking ray gun. um,
Pick your
I don't
starting weapon,
know.
ray gun.
Imagine. I don't know. That's an interesting system. We'll have to wait and see. So this says in Modern Warfare Zombies, you will infill on the edge of the map. The Ether Storm will be this mode storm nearing the end of the game. So basically, it's
That's
gonna
what
be
I
like
was wondering.
Warzone.
Like, is it gonna be like a storm? So there's like
Yeah, so it's gonna
it's
be
like
like
DMZ and the storm
Warzone,
physics.
DMZ, where everyone's gonna have different spawn locations, and eventually the Ether Storm is going to close in. Um, again, this could go really poorly. Let's just say, like everything we've said about like the DMZ objective stuff is the way that they're doing it. Let's say I have to go across the map to do an objective, and I don't have enough time to get back to another side of the map to complete another objective before it ends, or before the gas covers it up. So again, it's just kind of annoying, and it's apparent in DMZ right now, where we've had that multiple times, where
Hmm.
we have 3 missions on, we want to try to complete all 3 missions, and sometimes we can't. Like we get close, but it's like, oh, the storm's already over there. We got to exfil, blah blah blah. So an hour goes by a lot faster than you think it does, especially when you're in the game. So these matches are gonna last or go by very quickly. You're not gonna have a lot of time to complete objectives, so I don't know. I mean, it adds longevity to the game mode because you can't just do everything like a shit ton in one game. You have to play a bunch of different games. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's just kind of an annoying thing. But I don't know. The Cold War version had like some areas of the map where it was like Ether Storm where you would take damage. So
Yeah, yeah.
we're not like super unfamiliar with this type of thing. So we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, I'm sure there'll be gas masks where you can go into there
Hmm.
that area and still do stuff. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see exactly how it works out in gameplay. Like I said before, with all this stuff, I mean, it's just hard to tell. It really is hard to tell until you actually play.
It would be cool. Like, hopefully, it's what it is. It's like obviously it would be like a purple, storm, and but like when it comes in, when it covers stuff up, everything behind it, how like you'd go into Ether in the Machina, it would be like all bright and colorful. Like everything
Oh
when it comes
yeah.
in, it turns everything that's covered on the other side, bright and purple and shit.
Ooh, that would be dope.
I think, well,
Can you
like,
imagine?
yeah, like, that's what I was thinking about. Like, they said Ether Storm, Ether, you go in
True,
there,
true,
it's all lit up,
true, true,
everything like
true.
that. So when it covers stuff up, everything that's in the storm gets like lit up and shit.
That is very true. Oh yeah, because um, it's Cold War, so I don't really know. But didn't at the end of Cold War, didn't the ether start spreading out to the rest of the world?
Um,
Am I crazy? I
I
feel
don't
like that
think
started
so.
happening because I swear it started spreading because we know in the last map, I forget the name of it, Forsaken, it started spreading there in that facility. And we tried to take down the boss. But if I remember correctly, some of it still survived, and it tried to spread out. So maybe that's kind of the story. Like we're in an area where it's about to hit, and obviously there'll be side objectives, but like the main story is we're there to try to stop it or complete some objective before that town gets overrun with the ether, maybe or
Uh,
something. Could kind of be the direction they're going. But this right here mentions, according to Noah J456, you can actually squad up to 6 players. Charlie Intel earlier said 4. Noah saying 6. So not really sure. I know a lot of players wanted a increase,
uh,
and especially with DMZ, we know you can have up to a team of 6. So what Noah J may be referring to is you can have up to 6. This does
you
say
could
you can
recruit
have up
people.
to 6. Yeah. So I think Charlie Intel was saying you can have a squad of 4 loading in, but you can add more people to your team. So I think it's going to be a DMZ type situation there where you can invite people, but I don't believe you can just spawn in
Yeah,
with
yeah.
6 players. All right, guys. Well, that pretty much covers everything that got revealed today. There's a little bit more, but it was nothing like really crazy to really talk about here. Just a little bit of information about some of the dumb things, but that pretty much covers all the major news. Again, it's a long video, guys, because there was just so much revealed today, and obviously we'll get some more probably tomorrow or the day before. And yeah, really excited. Unfortunately, we gotta wait quite a while, November the 2nd, until the game officially comes out. he will be able to play the beta and the campaign. Well, the campaign will be a week early. We do not know the release date of the beta yet, but usually it's a few weeks before. So that's really exciting. Really looking forward to this game. I genuinely am. I'm not like hyped, but I have high hopes for
Hmm.
this game. Um, a lot of people hate Modern Warfare 2. I personally love Modern Warfare 2. I think it's a pretty good game. It has a shit ton of flaws. Yes, I'm not blind to those, but I think overall the core gameplay is reminisce of some of the older Call of Duties. So with Sledgehammer game kind of taking over and adding in all of the classic features that we all know and love back into the game, I really feel like this could be a really special game. And DMZ is really popular. It's really fun. So from what it seems like, they're literally just taking DMZ and adding zombies into it, which it's either really bad or really good. We'll have to
I can
wait
go
and
either
see.
way.
And I know, yeah, I know a lot of people are like, "Where's round based?" I can tell you now, we are
Not
not
coming.
getting round based in this game.
Nope.
You're gonna have to wait till 2024 for Treyarch
I saw
to
someone like talk earlier.
reveal
What
their
would be
game.
cool, like just like throw like what other like say how much was it Rust or whatever, just with zombies,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Like
saw some
something like
people
that.
talking about
Like oh, multiplayer
like
map with just
bringing
zombies.
Onslaught.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring Onslaught back. I think that would be cool. Adding an Onslaught. Um, I think that would be a great way to do it. It's not round based, but you get to
Hmm.
play on the multiplayer maps. We'll have to wait and see. We do know that this game is still with coming out within their contract, so we do know that PlayStation is still getting
Yep.
exclusives. With you are getting the Battle Pass tokens, you get to play the campaign and the beta early before the other platforms. So that most likely means, just like with all the other Call of Duties, PlayStation is going to have some kind of exclusive mode. That could be the return of Onslaught again, or they could add something else that could deal with zombies or something. Dude, imagine if they fucking lock round base behind a PlayStation
Oh
exclusive.
my. Be the first one to play round base, first round base map, 1 for 3 zombies. Oh no, PlayStation. You get it a year later on other consoles.
Bro, that would be nuts.
Bro, that would get
um,
people pissed.
Dude, honestly, we've talked about it before. With the way PlayStation has been recently, with like actually releasing good shit for their exclusivities, bro, I don't know. They could be like, fuck it, bro. We balling. This is our last year with exclusivities. We going crazy. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. The exclusivity has not been announced yet, so we don't know what it's gonna be. I genuinely hope. I mean, I hope it's not an exclusivity, but
Hmm.
if we do get one, I hope it's Onslaught either way. Because it was pretty fun in Cold War, and if this is the only way we get to get a quote unquote round based, I'll be okay with that. I think a updated version of Onslaught could be really fun.
Oh
But there you
yeah.
go, ladies and gentlemen. There is everything regarding Modern Warfare 3 that got revealed today. I am out of breath. Um, Overall, like I said, I'm excited. I don't really have too many thoughts. Um, the campaign, I mean, I don't really have to say anything about it. I
They're
feel
always
like,
good.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be absolutely fire. So nothing really to talk about there. Multiplayer, I have high hopes. It sounds amazing on paper. We're getting classic maps, we're getting classic mechanics, gameplay. We're getting all the great stuff from Modern Warfare 2 is coming back with the new and improved Modern Warfare 3 gameplay mechanics, everything, graphics. So on paper, it sounds like it's going to be a really great year. Zombies, again, I don't know. I'm really split right now. It could go either
Hmm.
way. It could be really bad or it could be really good. DMZ, it's great. I love it. They've done a great job with updating it and add new features. So if it's literally just that but zombie version, it could be fun. I will say it's going to be an automatic L if there are no private matches and no
Oh
solo.
god.
If you cannot do that solo, or you cannot just play with your friends, I think that's going to be a big L. I
LL.
really, it doesn't seem like they're going that direction, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we get that because that's going to be really annoying. But yeah, I don't know. It sounds good. We'll just have to wait and see. But so far, I'm pretty excited. I'm not like super hyped, but I'm pretty excited. It's looking up to be a really good year, a fun year with good mechanics. Finally, a good game. We're getting movement back. The TTK is gonna be a little bit slower,
Some zombies, or we don't
so
have to
we're
wait
getting
for
it.
2024.
Yeah, we're getting zombies. We're getting a new awesome campaign from what it looks like, and I'm so glad for like every Call of Duty has always been campaign has always been really short. Modern Warfare 2's campaign was one of the longest campaigns we've ever gotten. It was either 12 or 17 missions. I don't know. I think it was 17. There's a lot of missions in that game, so I'm really hoping Modern Warfare 3 is that long or even longer. So I really hope they don't go back to like the 6 or 10 mission campaigns because those are just way too short, man. If you can complete an entire Call of Duty campaign in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, it is too fucking
Mm-hmm.
short. Like, I want to just play the campaign slowly, explore it, and it'd be like 5 hours. So I don't know. Well, maybe longer than that. I don't know. We'll wait and see. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and ding that bell, and leave down below in the comment section your guys' thoughts, opinions, theories on everything that's gonna be going on with Modern Warfare 3. Because we genuinely are interested to see what you guys' opinions are. We can start some discussions in the comments, kind of go over it, and yeah, of course, we'll be playing it day one here on my channel, Fob's channel. We'll be live streaming it. Really looking forward to that. And Spider-Man 2 chat,
Spider-Man
it's a wrap.
3. Got a pre-order, get a pre-order.
So you guys know we be doing that too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We love you all, and we will see you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.
And you know I gotta flex my fucking chain. I don't give a shit, little bitch. Yeah, I gotta do this shit. Always in the zone, even when I'm not alone. Let me pull up to your home. I don't need them digits. Man, I know my luck, especially on my limits. Tell me why you gotta be so curious. Rolling with